Yep. All right. So it is 7:20. And we will go ahead and start if everybody is back. I'll do roll call. Going down the line in Cygnus Solaris. Cameron, I know you're here. You just messaged me. Gurkle.
Yep, I'm here.
Nick, you're here. Bo, you're here.
Uh-huh.
Demi and Maddie.
Yo.
Awesome. And Trey. You're on mute, Trey. But
Born ready, baby.
born ready. Born ready. Okay. Well, everybody, congratulations on making it to this session with no character deaths. I'm really proud of everybody. This, depending on how it goes, might be the last. Until the night. Until the night, Asriel, yes.
Wait a minute, did you
Yes,
just say
Maddie.
no character death?
Don't worry about what I said.
Did you just say none?
Don't worry
Well, he's
about
not talking about Trey. He's just talking about the rest of us.
it. Yeah,
You sure?
yeah, because Whammy hasn't died.
Well, honestly, I die a little bit
Well.
each time, so.
I cause pain to those I'm around.
What was that?
Wait, I
Trey, you
also
said?
just realized this is our the closest that we're gonna get to a Christmas episode, so I want to see at least one Santa Claus enemy in here.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so.
I expect at least one elf.
But yes, besides Kane, everyone has done great in not dying. To be fair, in Kane's defense, he was an idiot, controlled by an idiot, who went into an idiot place and did an idiot thing.
How dare you
Alright,
lob
like, that's
factual
one
statements
death,
at me as if they're insults?
God damn it, Trey.
You didn't have to go.
That's still one death, I think, on our record.
I'm not gonna blame the party for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was in the session by himself, right?
It was, yeah, the secret session.
Yeah.
The super secret session. There was like 4 fucking hours.
Oh, my cat's screaming.
Hey, buddy, you just blowing from stupid town.
The fuck.
Okay,
you can just say
so,
them, Trey, and you can roll his stuff. Just open his fucking character sheet, you lazy motherfucker.
Yeah.
I did. There's no buttons.
And just roll the normal typing the things. What the fuck?
Dare you? How dare you?
Yeah. All right. So where we left off, you are in the middle of the Underdark, or I should say, you're in the early entrance to the Underdark. You're not in the Underdark proper. You found yourself going through a mine entrance that would eventually lead down into the Underdark, and you are, fairly deep. You traveled a few hours under surface, and you found yourself in what looks to be the early entrances to what may be the cultists' hideout in this region, in this vicinity. You battled some water weirders. You got captured by a couple people, Linus. You
Hey,
saw
that
some
was
giant
fun.
spiders. 3 of you smoked a lot of dank herb.
I don't know how that happened.
The cops are still trying to figure out how. And I think here we are. So everyone can continue if there's anything that you want to do.
I'm going to search the room I was in, like I said last week.
All right. What are you searching in general? Or not in general, but in specifically?
I will make a counterclockwise search this way.
That's so specific.
I thought
Sorry,
counterclockwise searches don't work in D&D.
Counterclockwise from the barrels all the way around.
All right, roll an investigation check.
Or do you want me to say exactly what I'm searching for?
Generally,
is that what you were asking?
The idea. Yes.
Okay, so I assume that I see the rubble in the north. I see the broken ladder.
Yep.
and I see the barrels. Okay, I'm going to look for the barrels, see if there's anything in them, possibly underneath them or behind them. And also, did the ladder go anywhere? Like, does it go up to upper area? Did it go to a lower area? Like, there wouldn't be a ladder lying on the ground unless it went somewhere originally.
It looks like it might have just been in here as storage. This looks like an older storage room.
Okay, well then I'll check the barrels and then I'll check the rubble to see if there's anything in the rocks, or maybe I can look through there and see if there's another room. If I can't crawl there, I can see what's beyond, stuff like that,
Okay.
as well as the
okay,
barrels, like I said.
Roll. I know. That's why I said roll an investigation check for the barrels.
Oh, okay. Where the fuck is my investigation check? Okay. No, I don't want. Okay, there you go.
You find a couple pairs of rusty daggers, as well as you find some loose coinage in there. About 5 gold pieces in value total. Totaling everything of copper and silver. So nothing like extravagant, but it looks like somebody was using it as like a little hidey hole for their stuff.
Gotcha. And then at the ruins to the north.
Looking at the rubble is blocking up the entire passageway, but you can feel that there is a breeze coming from the other side, which means that there probably is a tunnel on the other side. And it can't be stopped up that much, probably only a little bit, because you can feel the breeze pretty clearly.
Okay. Just a second. Thought I had it. I don't have it. Shit. Oh well. Damn, I thought I had knock. I'm gonna see if I can use knock. Oh well, I do have knock. Let's see if they can. Door, box, chest, or something. Would the spell knock work to knock the boulders out of the way and open up the passageway? It's not. It's not
No?
considered a. So yeah, it's not a door, box, or manacles or padlocks. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
It's not really an
a
object. It's
lock.
just
Yeah.
okay. Okay, well, we'll just have to come back to it. It may be blocking up for a very good reason. Okay. I will come back to War Moody's, and actually, I'll check the barrel down here that it was resting against before.
Oh, the one you were sitting on?
Yeah, the one I was sitting on.
Okay, roll an investigation check. You find first off some crumbs from the food you were stuffing into your mouth while sitting on there, all over the seat, as well as you find tucked in a very dusty glass bottle.
Does it have liquid in, or is it empty?
It does have liquid in it, and it is kind of a reddish color. Kind of looks similar to healing potion.
Okay, I will uncork it, sniff it, see if it smells like a healing potion, and then
It smells like a very old, dusty, dank healing potion.
tip of my pinky and then like barely taste it to see if
The calluses on the bottom of your feet, the little sore spots, not calluses,
yeah.
walking so much, feel a little bit better.
Okay, so I stop it back up and put it in my pocket or my bag or whatever. Is it just like a regular healing potion?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right. What about everyone else? What's everyone else doing?
What are these things to the aside? Are these like fountains?
So there is actually some leaves kind of sprouting out. You're not sure what kind of leaves they are. Um, they seem to be kind of like a palish grayish green. And they're sprouting out of cracks around what looks like a little basin for water to collect. The basin has a hole in it, so it's kind of emptying out in like a tiny whirlpool almost.
Okay. Um, I guess.
Would you do
Gurgle,
like
what?
a nature check to figure out what they were?
You could.
Up to you, Nick.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and try to figure out what they are.
Go ahead. Cameron's assisting, so you get advantage.
You said I get advantage, right? Let's see. The exact same thing.
Which one would you like to use? um, so let's see. You're not really familiar with this. This plant seems to be something that that grows more underground, from what you can tell, based off of its root systems and the fact that it's growing here without any light. It has a small kind of like phosphorescent glow to it, like a bioluminescence. And you can tell that the cracks in the wall were not necessarily naturally made. It seems like some of those cracks were cracked out a little bit, and seeds were planted in there on purpose.
Hmm.
But as far as like what the exact plant is or the reasoning, behind why somebody would plant it, you are unsure.
I'm gonna turn around and ask Jekyll if I should try to maybe eat one to see if it has any effects.
Yes, 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 yes.
Everybody needs garnish for their turkey, right?
Exactly. I'll walk up and I'll eat one of the leaves off of a plant.
Okay. All right. It tastes tasteless to you at least. Um, but you can feel your eyes kind of like scrunch up a little bit. You've had that familiar feeling before if you've eaten something very bitter or very sour. But you can't taste it. It's just your body reacting to it, kind of like your sinuses kind of just acting up from the how bitter, how stringent it is. And I need you to go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
I was just gonna ask, is there any indication that it might be poisonous?
Cool.
We don't look for that.
Okay, thank you.
Hmm.
You'll find out later.
I'm scared.
Oh boy. Well, what did it taste like?
Not a good sign.
It
You're
hard for me to taste because I don't have smell, but I
Oh.
can gotta get a slight sense that it's bitter.
Should I try it too? Sure, do it.
And sure, if you want.
Okay.
Caleb, no, stop.
I was waiting
Stop.
for you to notice.
Stop.
So who's trying it? Someone else is trying it.
Freckle. Freckle.
All right.
I can try it. I'm a warforged. I have advantage against that kind of crap.
Constitution
Okay.
saving throw.
So yeah, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. As
There
your
it is.
face almost matches Boots right now with how bitter and astringent that taste is. It's almost like
Oh.
your tongue is curled up backwards.
Wait. What if we gave
Oh.
Boots some of this plant? What would that do to his face?
Hand it to him and find out.
Shekel and Trey. Trey, you don't taste anything, obviously. Whammy is just like whatever. Okay, that's cool. And as far as other effects, neither of you can tell anything. Same with you, Nick. You obviously can't tell.
Okay.
Nick just turns into a plant 5 turns later. Just
Well,
Is this an
uh,
herb?
nothing happened.
It's
I'm sure.
herbaceous, looking at least, but it's not of any herb that you've ever seen before.
It's not any of the stuff you smoked.
Yes, it's definitely. You get with how bitter it is. It's probably not a great idea to smoke that. You like snorting Sour Patch Kids.
ugh.
Well, with how many times I've done that.
I think it depends on what Sour Patch Kids.
Break open a extreme warhead and snort it.
Oh.
Yes. I mean, no.
No. Like dipping paper cuts into citric acid.
Sour pooch kids.
I knew one guy bragged that he's like, I could snort a wasabi, and I'm like, oh, okay, really? Try it. He didn't do well.
I'm gonna try and nature check it.
All right, Boots. I saw you were typing something, so I was giving you a second. Oh, Azriel's also going to try it.
No, that was a nature check, but I hate nature
Okay.
anyway, so.
Okay. Well, and in all honesty, you got the same exact information Gurkle did. You can definitely tell that it was planted here for a reason, and um, beyond that, you're really not sure what it is, since you aren't inherently, you don't have an inherent knowledge of the Underdark, being as you haven't spent a lot of time down here. You've never seen or heard anything like this
Yet.
yet.
I would like to take a dagger and cut a couple leaves, and I'm just gonna pocket them because.
Okay.
We don't know what's gonna happen to the people who ate it. Oh, you're thinking too hard about it. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, but what if you die in like an hour? No, what if I do? So
That TPK is a joke. Don't make this real.
it's fine. We're fine. I didn't die. It just tasted
Yeah.
like nothing. What? Alright, well, we should carry on. Would you guys like to go to the right or going forward?
We should go where there's danger and then proceed.
Right is always right.
Before I join them, what can I look at what's down this hallway right here to the left of me, where the water goes?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's another hole.
I figured it connects. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go over here and there's another look in this area, see if what's in this area, and then afterwards make my way up.
The door in front of you is locked.
Oh, there's a door in front of me.
Yes.
Can I
Try to
hear
lock
anything
pick
on
it
the
if
other
you
side?
want.
You cannot. Oh, can you not see the door? Sorry, I can see the door, but you
No,
probably can't.
no, I'm sorry, I can't see the door.
Let me make it a little
So
bit visible.
there's a door directly north.
I could
There
try
you
to. You want me to try to pick the lock, Linus?
Well, you don't know it's there because you're in another room.
I am now aware of it. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Just a second. I'm gonna go up and see everybody chewing some herb. And like, what are you guys eating now?
Something we found on the ground. We don't know.
Okay. I'm going to examine. I want to go examine the herb and see if like I would know it with magical components being herbs and a lot of herbs and plants and things like that, and see if I can
Nature
identify
check.
it. And
You
nature
can roll
stuff.
a nature check.
Sure.
You can roll a nature check.
Not with that.
It turns out you don't recognize it at all.
I was like, do you guys?
Nature. We hate
You know that
nature.
there,
Not
Go
a
ahead,
there's a
Cameron.
party.
there's a locked door down south. You guys want to go to?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Boots. You are pretty sure you know what this is. You're pretty sure that this is oregano. Like 95% sure.
Okay, well, follow me. There's a door right around the corner that goes north, but it was locked.
Well,
I mean,
Real quick,
thing.
I'm guessing we can see this door as well, right?
Yes, you definitely can.
there's
Before
another door.
yeah, right here.
Boots does
Bef-
say he thinks
Right where?
think that's oregano.
That's crazy. I know what oregano tastes like.
Isn't that an animal?
You were dared to eat a whole body.
No, that's an owl bear.
Gurkle, what
Okay.
door?
Right here.
Like a platypus bear.
Where is right here?
He's marking on the
Oh.
map.
You're marking on your body? There's a door?
What? He's on the map.
Bo, are
It's
you-
Look with
flashing?
your eyes, lad.
I don't see any mark that you're marking.
Zoom out.
He's role playing, guys.
Oh, that door over there. Okay. I didn't scroll the map to the side. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oops.
Before we move down, I would like to see if this door is unlocked.
Yeah, store that for later. Okay.
Oh, what was that?
That was me moving some of the saved water, flooding
Oh,
water
okay.
things that I had earlier. I just
I
moved it
didn't
down
like, I
somewhere
didn't
else.
like what
Trey,
I
don't
saw. Just
metagame
there.
again.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. That's metagaming. The door is unlocked, Nick.
Can I try to like sneakily, like slowly open it to see what's on the other side?
Yes, roll stealth.
Nah, 20. Roll it. No!
Did you roll an advantage?
Disadvantage. So it's 13.
Oh, I see. Oh. Oh. Okay. You're you think you're being pretty stealthy.
Nobody else
You
thinks.
Hey,
wouldn't,
no one
you
heard
wouldn't
me,
know. You
guys.
think you're being stealthy. You wouldn't know if you got a poor roll or not.
Okay.
Like that's what I mean by that.
Yeah. I would-
Azriel coming in. Okay.
With the nat 20.
With a nat 20 on stealth, Azriel is no one's ever heard of Azriel before. You've forgotten who Azriel is.
Gurkle will be
Hey,
surprised to see
anything?
Asriel right behind him.
Behind you? Yeah.
I said, "Me-
Well,
me-
yeah.
me-
I mean, you opened the door, so you thought quietly, so quietly that an Azrael appeared behind you.
A wild Azriel appears.
I don't think I've opened the door yet.
In her natural habitat.
Azriel, it seems
Sully.
like you're a little bit quieter than me. Maybe you should try.
You wouldn't know
Seems
that,
like
Nick.
you're a bit
Nick,
quiet.
you would not. Nick, yeah,
Nick.
that's like really big metagaming.
You seem
Do
like
you got
would be a
stock
little
in
more
meta?
stealthy than me.
Maybe.
Okay, but listen. If Azrael appeared and it scared the mother shit out of you, you would know that Azrael was being stealthier.
Oh man.
Okay. I'll
Oh,
try
man.
to slowly open the door.
Yeah, Gurkle,
Just
you
enough
gotta
to peek
think.
around.
Gurkle knows that he's being stealthy. He's like, I'm being stealthy 100%. No one's gonna hear me. Whether or not he's actually doing it is a different story.
I'm gonna watch the show. I support him.
You could probably definitely see through there. I didn't realize that was an opening. Okay. So you're opening the door, Gurkle, and looking through.
Not fully, like just enough to pop my head around the corner and see.
Okay. You open the door and you see Riven just kind of sitting, leaning against something.
Oh, Azrael, Riven's in there. Should we go in?
Yeah, I trust him. Make sure to do it stealthily.
I'll stealthily.
It's in that room, Cameron. and the room to your yeah, there's one there. There's smaller little pots of it here and here. hmm there's also one in another place that you haven't found, but it doesn't matter. It's the same stuff. Neato burrito. All right, yeah, Gurkle. So what are you doing?
Or actually, before I go in, I'm gonna ask Azrael, should we go see what the other door that Linus was talking about before we go into here?
Nah. Nah. I don't know. I feel like if Riven's in here, it's probably for a reason. We can join them, but
Yeah. I'll fully open the door and ask Riven what's up.
He looks busy. He's looking off to the wall, in this direction, like he's staring through the wall at something.
Hmm. Do I what is the orange stuff? Is that like drawn on the ground or
So you can see it's actually some pulsating energy that's kind of like flowing through the air, just kind of um like crackling energy that's just kind of like flowing around the room.
hmm.
uh,
I-
no, don't touch it.
I'll take one step into the room.
Okay, you can feel an energy pulsating in you.
Hmm.
Like you can feel the hair on your arms standing up. You got goosebumps on your skin.
Hmm. I don't like that.
Does
Something
Riven
seems up.
look
I'm gonna try to
busy or like hypnotized?
He looks busy. He's just staring out into nowhere, like off into here. Like but he's kind of like moving his head a little bit, like he's tracking something from what you can tell.
hmm. Riven's being real weird. I don't know if I trust this room.
You feel a little warm now, Nick. You're you've noticed that your metal armor has started to get a little warmer.
Hmm.
In fact, I'm gonna need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. Okay, you're able to kind of like shrug it off and not think about it. You can feel this electricity, like kind of like pulsing underneath your armor against your skin. Just kind of like your skin itself is uh buzzing with this feeling, like this movement that you have to move now. You have to go. You have to do something.
Okay. I'm gonna take a step back out of the room.
hmm
Um, I'm gonna explain what I felt to Azrael and Shekel. Uh, Maybe we ask the rest everybody else's opinion before we go in there.
Oh, you went fully in the room, right?
I
Sorry.
was right here.
Yeah, you went into the room. Let me
Yeah.
unmark the rest of the room. There you go. And you could see across the way a staircase leading up into a tunnel.
Oh, okay. Okay. Um, yeah.
Notice.
I'll take a step back. Explain to Azrael and Shekel that I saw Riven like kind of almost like in a trance type of thing, like staring at the wall. Uh, and explain uh like the energy that I felt.
Hmm. That's creepy, especially if it caught him or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with him.
Or
Maybe
Riven
it gives you a
hated
superpower.
it. If he's hypnotized, I don't want to be hypnotized. He seems like the kind of guy that doesn't usually get hypnotized, right? Hey, Whammy, would you like to explore the next room?
Boots,
No!
yeah. What are you doing, Boots? It is open to the north. Actually, like a little step down into a room. As you get closer, you can kind of see a little bit further in.
Whammy's dancing out there.
I'll follow Boots.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth then, Cameron.
Do I need to roll as well?
You're quite stealthy. Yeah, if you want to, you don't have to. You never
I
have
mean,
to.
it'd be a good idea, I think.
Yeah.
Dear Lord, I'm a stealthy boy. Roll a
Bitch.
30.
You become stealth incarnate. Uh, the water beneath you doesn't even know that you're standing in it.
I am the shadow. Oh,
You kind of peer around the boots, and you could see what looks like a little holding area. You're not really sure what they were holding in these little, almost like cells, pens. It's not exactly like a jail cell, and it's not exactly like a stable, but it is kind of similar to both of them. A little bit somewhere in between.
Interesting. Interesting.
Anything in those barrels, you can go ahead and roll investigation. You find a few copper pieces, about 25 copper pieces. Copper nibs, if you remember.
Is there anything on this corpse here?
That corpse looks like it's been there for quite a long time, way before the current owners moved in.
Is there anything on the corpse?
You are more than welcome to roll an investigation check. You don't
Nice.
notice anything on the skeleton, its body proper, but you do notice kind of behind it against the wall, there is a little wooden box, like cherry wood, kind of, like behind the
Oh.
skeleton's ass cheeks, basically.
I will attempt to gingerly remove the box while also checking for traps at the same time.
Okay. Roll just a perception check as far as gingerly moving the box. We'll just assume that you're pulling it out like a normal person.
Alright,
Cameron's assisting, so double on the perception.
so I'll roll again.
Yes.
Nope, that's nature. Nope, wrong one. Dang it. Hold on.
You don't see any traps
Alright. Well, I'd like to remove the box like a normal human.
on. Okay. Can you go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw for me?
Okay.
goddamn boxes are.
Okay.
really
Making me break out my dice that I forgot to break out earlier.
This ain't good.
Eh,
You know it's bad when the
eh.
DM starts rolling dice.
Uh, you take 12 piercing damage as the rib cage of the bones on the skeleton uh open up, and with this like green festering energy kind of extend. The bones themselves kind of extend out and stab into like your shoulder, and another one into part of your arm. It seems that some magic was used to protect the skeleton, so that's 12 piercing damage.
Well, that
No,
took a
skeleton.
Am I
fucking
still
turn.
holding the box or did I let the box go?
You do have the box.
Can I go ahead and step back with the box or am I going to get hit
Yes.
again?
You
I'd
can
like
step
to
back.
just take the box and leave the spicy skeleton alone.
The skeleton's head kind of looks up and kind of goes and clacks its mouth, and then its head kind of lolls, and its ribs kind of just like grow back into place.
Halfway tempted to take that skull. I'd like to have like a carrot on my shoulder, but a skull, but never mind. Can we open the box? Is it openable or is it just a box?
Looking at the box, it is a small, like I said, cherry wood box, and you can't exactly see a crack and to open it. It doesn't look like it really opens per se. Like it's almost imperceptible if there is one. However, you do see a small little hole in the bottom that could be a keyhole.
Is it big enough for me to fit a lockpick into?
It is not big enough to fit a normal lockpick in. You could fit the lockpick in, but you could not fit the torque wrench in.
Let's see.
I might be the only person that knows how to lockpick, so that might not make sense.
I
No,
know
it makes
exactly
sense.
what you're talking about.
There's the
Okay.
one of those two things you stick in the thing to unlock the thing.
I
You're
see
wel-
you played Skyrim and Fallout as well.
You're welcome, Caleb.
Yeah, that's true. I did learn how to pick locks on Bo's lockpicking set.
Let's see.
I was bored.
Is there anything in Thieves' Tools that could help me get this open?
You could probably roll. Give me a second. Not to open it, but for knowledge of the locking mechanism, you could probably roll. Come on, what's that? Damn, that's kind of hard. I would just say either history or I would say history or straight up intelligence. Actually, you're proficient in your thief's tool. You could. I would let you use your proficiency bonus on an intelligence check, basically, to determine if you know it. Kind of like using your thieves' tools to not open it, but
Alright.
to determine if you've seen something like that, like a lock like that before.
Add a +2 to whatever that is. So 23.
Okay, so you rolled a nat 20. All right. So you've actually seen something like this before. Well, I say seen. You've more like heard about it, and you've seen them in stores, but they're way too expensive for you to afford. A lot of fences that you notice have some of these boxes laying around. They seem to be little small lock boxes with a key that's harder for people to pick. That way, in case I mean, your clientele is thieves, they are less likely to try and break into your shit and steal it. The box itself is quite difficult to open without the key because the key itself uses like a magical enchantment. It's not necessarily like one of a kind like the enchantment is um like one enchanted key to a specific box, but you would have to bring it to like a fence or like a thieves guild or something along those lines to probably inquire about opening it.
I guess I'm just gonna slide it into my backpack. Because
Mhm.
I mean, if I can't open it, might as well.
Okay. Um, and real quick, Bo, what's up? What are you doing?
Well, I don't know where everybody disappeared to. Because somebody moved so stealthily, I didn't hear him leave.
You turn around, everyone's gone. Guys, look, this is the door. Guys,
Oh man.
I'm gonna cast knock on the door and to unlock it.
okay, it does unlock.
It what?
I said it does.
It does unlock? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay. Well, then I will try to stealthily peek the door and stuff like that.
okay. Go ahead and roll stealth. You're
Well, I guess.
you're a hidden shadow.
Okay.
So you peek open the door and you see into a small little supply room.
The stairs.
There is stairs leading up into what seems like a dark little passageway.
Okay, I'm going to shut the door and
Mhm.
not go in that room, just so I know it's there. And now I'm going to go try to find my party. And so I'm going to walk back down to where they were to let them know what I found.
Gotcha. All right. Walking.
And then look over the side. What the fuck are they doing over there? What are you guys doing over here? Where did Wami and Boots go?
Don't know. But hey, now that you're here, this is excellent. You're a wizard. There's like some weird magic energy in there. Can you check that out?
Yeah, by the way, the other door, it leads to a storeroom of some kind with stairs going upwards. Just want to let you know. Let's see.
Riven's also in there.
Okay. Well, I guess I will squeeze by and on the same thing as Gurkle, observe the magic energy.
Okay. You can see the magical energy like kind of pulsating through the room, like strands of um electrical energy kind of like bolting around, bouncing off walls and just kind of crackling with this like warm
Uh,
energy.
I'll also explain to Linus what happened whenever I stepped into the room, what I felt.
Okay. The I can roll an Arcana check to try to guess what this is.
Yeah, you may, yeah. It
I
looks
am
like electrical energy.
going to say I use my important to roll a 16 instead. So
Okay.
that'll be my important until I rest again.
Okay.
So 16 plus
So
7.
the
Whatever
electrical
that
energy
is.
you see is pulsating from some far off source. It doesn't seem like it's centered around specifically just this room. As it kind of bounces off and fades out, as if this is like the fringe of
Okay,
what is some type of electrical, not storm, but spell work.
gotcha. Here's my synopsis. This is an electrical trap or deterrent to people keeping in this room. There's probably Riven is probably looking at the switch to turn off either on the wall or up those stairs going into the next room. There's a switch that turns off this area. So you can either run across the other room and try to get to it, or maybe you can run and jump up on the sarcophagus to the left, to the right, I mean, or left, and then hop all the way through as long as you don't touch the ground. Basically, the floor is lava.
The
You ever play
electricity
the
is in
game?
the air. The electricity is in the air. It's not just
Okay, well
the
then never
floor.
mind. Just basically, you'd either have to run all the way to the other side and go in there, or I guess I'm assuming Wamudi's, not Wamudi's, Gurkle's, there said there was a passageway north when he was in the room. You saw? Or is that blocked off?
There is a
No,
way.
this passageway goes up to
I
another.
was talking. Yeah, I was talking
He's
about
talking
this
about right
one.
up here, or
Oh,
oops,
that
right
one.
up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there definitely is something going up that way.
Okay, so it's probably you'd
Probably just a
have
little
to
bit
get up
further.
to the up northern passageway, and that's what Riven's looking at, I assume. Hey, Riven, are you looking at the whatever's giving off this energy on the other side of that wall?
He doesn't seem to notice you. His eyes are still tracking and following something moving. He kind of slowly. I'll point his eyes to rotate him. He's kind of moving
Ugh.
and
Mhm.
rotating,
Not
looking
flying at
at
all.
something. Yeah, well,
Okay, so there could be something in this. I just thought it was on the other side of the wall. Maybe it's going all around. It's basically might be some magical trap that is either needs to be dispelled, or there's might be a switch somewhere to turn it off, and then we can get through. Where the switch is, I don't know. It could be up the stairs and out of the area, or it could be in a different room. At this point, I'm not sure.
Well, do we want to continue and figure this room out, or do we go back to the kind of storage closet that?
Well, where we would be a good idea to find where Boots and Wami went to. So I'd say we regroup and find out where everybody went, in case they may need our help or something.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
I agree.
the barrels are blocking something, Cameron. It looks like a staircase kind of leading up, but it is dark up that way and definitely is blocked. You can try and move them, yeah. You do that thing. Okay, so you get through the first like 3 or 4 barrels, and then you notice that there seems to be more barrels behind those. So you kind of move some back, and you're stacking them in the room behind you. As you get further in, you notice that it looks like there's been a cave-in up above that way, and part of that is blocked off. So you can see kind of like they were just using this to kind of store stuff. But you can definitely see like little maybe things, not pricks of light, but you can see you can kind of see how there's some openings in the rocks, but it still would take a long time to clear out of the way. Or don't see. Well, you're lit up like a fucking Christmas tree right now. You've got the Warhammer of Yuletime cheer. And go ahead and roll. I'll assume you're looking through all that since you are trying to look through that. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Yeah, I mean that. Who knows how long those rocks have been there? It's about this time you notice that you hear some talking coming up behind you. Um, the 5 minutes of hard labor has allowed people to find you by the movement of barrel. Trey, you have to do his voice, so I need you to do your best Boots impression.
No, this should be good.
Oh shit.
Nasty.
Like with the grimace still, or what?
Sure, have fun.
I mean,
You're the voice of Boots. Just read what he said.
Maybe he talks in like a kind of like a sexy
He
voice.
typed
Like,
it in,
"Ooh."
Trey. It's not that hard.
He maybe
Says,
types
"Oh,
like,
hey."
"Ooh, hey."
Oh, we didn't hear you say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just tried to put my best grimace in it. I can turn off noise suppression. Maybe that'll help. Grimacingly.
So yeah, Boots turns around to Azrael and says, "Oh hey."
Find anything?
Boots stares out into space.
You know,
I mean-
Boots, I feel that sometimes. Just it's like the call of the void.
I want to go up and see what everybody's just standing
The
around
call of
for
the void.
and say, "Hey, what's up, guys? What'd you find up here?"
Boots found a thing.
Thanks, Whammy.
Hey,
Being real secretive about it. I know.
what did you find, Boots?
Cat got your.
Boots is typing.
Whoa!
Grimacingly.
Oh, man. Rad technology. Rad. Can I help you, child? Rad tech. Don't say that. That's sad for past.
Yeah, the area up the stairs is blocked off grimacingly.
Oh.
Yeah, so apparently the area is blocked off grimacingly. You don't read the italics.
I think you should. Is
Okay.
it small enough for someone to get through?
Not a humanoid. No, no one. You'd have to be tinier than tiny. You have to be like a rat size. You'd be tiny.
You're too fat, Israel. Fat, thank you.
I can.
We have a shapeshifter.
I can only be things my size. In case you forgot.
I
I
did.
I can summon my familiar and have it go through there.
That's a brilliant idea. You must be the
Okay,
genius of the group. I know, right?
must be. Thanks, I think. Um. So,
Shackle.
what are we? Are you talking about the barrels to the south? Are you talking that, or is there something up north up here that they're talking about?
Yeah. No, the barrels are out. He cleared out the barrels.
Okay, I pull my familiar out of the void, but this time I bring it in as a spider.
Gross.
Has dark vision. I think.
Okay.
For sure it has dark vision. Could use something with dark vision. Maybe it doesn't have dark. Yeah, it's dark vision. Okay. I send it scurrying through. First of all, walking all over Walmoody's, and then scurrying through the opening to see what's there.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Stop. Stop it. Stop. 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 Stop it.
It kind of crawls up and it goes up through the rocks, and it kind of keeps going through like little smaller spaces. And the tunnel seems to be caved in for quite a while. After moving for about, like 10 feet, it kind of turns to the right or the left. There's two different directions.
Well, I'm never right, so let's go left.
Sounds fantastic. Woo!
It's right. So, yeah.
So we're going right, I guess. Okay.
Okay. So you go about 25, 35 feet, and you can see that it turns to the right. And right after it turns to the right, you can see there's an entrance into a lit room. To the immediate right again, or to the left, it goes down a dark tunnel.
What's in the
For
lit room?
you can kind of see what looks to be like kind of like a stone sarcophagus, and the air around it seems to be kind of like sparking with energy.
Then let's go the other way. Wait, does that room look a lot like the room that I just saw with Riven?
Yep.
Okay, what about the other way?
Yup.
It leads down a dark tunnel for quite some time. You can see that it is like a dark tunnel that leads on for
Okay.
a while.
If I go back up, and then was there any switch or button on the wall or anything like that that could like?
Not that you can see.
Okay. Okay, I'll pull him back and say, okay, it leads back to the room with the energy all over the floor that Riven's staring like a cat in. Like a cat with a light shining on the wall.
That makes sense.
So it was like a.
How do you
Were
feel
these like?
about breaking down the
Wait.
wall?
From behind you, you hear him go, "Wait, there's a cat. I like cats."
So what were you staring at in there, Riven? Like you seemed really interested in that room with all the energy, magical energy flowing around. Was it something that was setting it off, and you were just watching it?
No, don't worry about it. I'm just keeping an eye out for someone I know.
Okay. Oh,
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah. So, if you need me, maybe give a holler. But I got some business to take care of. So,
okie dokie pokey.
if you get into trouble, it'll probably suck. So don't. And then he just kind of disappears.
The room we're in now. So did you guys find anything in this room besides barrels and rocks blocking the southern way up? Like can
Are
we
you
see
asking
all?
me
Can
or?
like I'm asking Wamoodies and Boots? Like, can
I mean,
we?
your spider just went up that. It was just rocks. It was
I
like
know. I'm
cave
saying
in.
what's in the rest of this room that's like in the upper corner. Can we see up in this upper corner at all? Is it?
Oh, it's. I don't think we went back there yet. Looks like a doorway to the. Oh boy. To the. Oh
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Nobody liked that.
So.
Hey, look, it's that thing from the other room.
Okay. Well, there's that locked doorway that was down south before we came into the room with all the plants. Does go to some kind of storage area with stairs going up. I unlocked it. This looks like it could. Wait, so these are cells?
Looks like it. You should touch that skeleton. It'd be fun.
That's not nice.
You don't know what that. You don't know. You don't know why he's saying that though.
So
Well, to you,
Yeah.
you don't know if it's nice or not.
you
Yeah,
said
but Dimmy knows.
so. After looking at, you're saying it's not as stable and not quite a prison cell.
Only Boots and Whammy were in here when that trap went off.
I
So,
just said, yeah, but Dimmy knows.
Oh, I see
I'm
what
a
you mean.
person.
Well, yes, sure.
Well,
We're all people, but do we exist in D&D?
No.
Cameron does, apparently.
Within
cells.
cells interlinked. Yeah.
Okay. They may not be cells. They may be like holding areas for test subjects they didn't want to spread. I don't know. Anyways, okay, there's a room south that has this storage room stairs going up. There's the room to the east, as well apparently to the north is the room's cackling with energy. The spider comes around and says it's cackling energy. We can try to run across the room to the east and get it through the cackling energy, but we may hurt. Or we can go play the spiders, or we can go back to that room near where I was being held captive and see what's up that passageway if you like, or go up this other one through this blanky where the water pool thing is if you guys want to check up here. But there was a room down here. I shut the door even though it's unlocked so we could go in and maybe explore if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back to the room that you shut the door on. Because you said there were stairs in it leading up. Maybe we'll get somewhere.
Oh, and the one on the left side looks dry, so we won't be walking through water. I mean, okay, Boots says going up the main waterway.
I'd like to be somewhere dry. I don't really like water.
Whammy, you got any ideas, decisions, comments, quotes, opinions?
Forgot I was muted. My bad. I mean, I wouldn't mind checking out the energy surges to the north. That's fine.
I mean, if you think you can get through it.
Be my guest. Open the door and find out.
All right.
Yeah.
You might want to take a step back, Azrael.
Fantastic.
Getting away from the lightning rod.
I'm gonna open the door just slowly. I just don't want to. I don't want to disturb the air in the room that I'm opening the door in. Just want to open it with as little disturbance as possible.
Yep. Okay. Wait a second.
So
Your spider. You have your spider now, Linus?
I have it with me now.
Okay, so you
Came
didn't check
back.
down that other passageway. No, I was just making
Well,
sure.
you
Alright.
said there's a long passageway. So I thought
No,
it
the
was
third,
too
the
long.
original one. You went right on the original one, or left
Oh,
on the
there's a
original one,
third
not
one?
right.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were only two. So yeah, I will check the third one if there was a third one. I
Okay.
thought there was only 2. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'll get to that after Whammy opens his door. All right, so you open the door slowly, and you're kind of standing there staring at the energy. Whammy, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna take off one of my gloves and I'm going to slowly put my metal hand into the energy to see what happens.
Um, After holding it there for about 10 seconds, you can, or well, really initially you could feel kind of like a buzzing, like a weird sensation. Um, like your hand feels like it wants to not stop moving. It's kind of like moving, and you're not really necessarily willing it to. It's just like you have so much energy. It's like restless leg syndrome almost. And after holding it there for probably like 30, 45 seconds, you can feel your hand is starting to get warm. um, I mean, you can technically feel as a warforged. So, I mean, it's not an uncomfortable warmth yet, but it is slowly heating up.
Okay. Um, how quickly does my hand cool off when I pull it out?
It doesn't seem to be any different than like a normal cooling off period. Like if you had stuck your hand in hot water or like the fire, it's cooling off like naturally.
Um, I'm going to take I'm gonna step 5 feet forward in order to see down the hallway to the right,
Hmm.
but only long enough to get a brief glimpse of what's down there and then step out of the field.
Let's see. Okay, give me a second. I gotta move stuff in the shadows. Uh, eh.
What was that?
I just store stuff in the shadows. Don't worry about it.
Trey's making such a big deal about stuff in
You
the
already, yeah.
shadows. Like,
You already saw that creature anyway. No, it's just a fucking
Maybe.
water
Just
weird.
kidding.
Is it Dan Cortez? This club has everything.
We're gonna fight Jackson.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you can see down that far. About.
All right. Does it look like the energy is kind of tapering off? Like there's places to stand in the room where the energy is not?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
Just for an assumption. Or not just so you know, like it's like throughout the entirety of the room. It's like
Yep.
if you're in those rooms with the electric in it, then you're getting
All right. I'm
ting.
gonna step. I'm gonna step out again, just to prevent like anything untoward happening. Um. All right. So I want to hold on. So Gurkel walked into the room with the energy field, right? Didn't you, Gurkel?
Did.
yeah.
Okay. And what happened to you? Because I was not in the room, so I have no idea what happened.
You passed the test.
There was some energy in there. My armor started heating up a little bit. I felt a little restless, and then I stepped out.
But did you yourself start to get hot, or was it just the metal bits in your armor?
DM out of character. It was just my armor, right?
That
I'm
is
pretty sure
correct.
you said it was just my armor.
Do you
That is what
think?
I said.
Yeah.
Do you think, since obviously whatever this energy field is might be interacting with metal, you think we can get someone to strip down to their skivvies and go investigate? 'Cause I can't do it. I'm made of metal.
Sure, I guess so.
I mean, is that something that people would be interested in doing?
You're just trying to get somebody naked, you perv.
I don't even have genitalia.
Trying to get Boots naked.
Boots is never naked. He carries his wardrobe on his back.
Boots might have the least amount of metal on him naturally,
It is
even
true.
other than Linus. While you are deciding on that, Linus, your spider, you notice kind of goes for a little bit, and it kind of turns left, and you can see pretty obviously, since I think it showed it up. There's one path to its left that leads um, to a light source, like a more lit up area. And upon moving your spider through that, you notice it kind of comes down the stairs in the locked supply closet that you left behind.
Okay. I will summon my spider back and say, okay, apparently the spider has discovered that, and I'll send my spider into the void, into the pocket dimension, so I can call it later.
It makes that noise canonically now.
Okay, awesome. So apparently that room down south that was locked, unlocked. Apparently that connects to the back room of the the void area that's to the right. So it goes all the way in the stairwells that Boots discovered. That's kind of blocked. So we possibly go that spider room, go upstairs, and that may lead to a different level that connects to and around, and maybe find out what's on the other side of the energy field that we can't pass the energy field right now.
Hey, Linus,
Yeah,
did you just suck that spider into your pocket?
I
sure.
did not sign up for spider sucking.
That noise made me really uncomfortable.
Sure.
I worry for the spider's safety.
Oh, it's served up nice with nice Chianti and some fava beans.
Ew, no,
Ah.
no, you just need to give me the spider.
No. Anyways, though we can either go that way and go up and go around, or do what Boots wants to and go explore this level, because that would go up onto another level. So it's up to you guys what you want to do. If you want to explore this first level first, or go up and go around and see what happens if we go around.
I want to go up. I mean, unless we want to try and follow Ribbon.
Well, Raven went up. He went in that room, was looking around, so it's possible that it would go to where Riven is. But
Yeah.
there is also stuff here on this level we may discover that could help us out or not help us out, depending on how you look at it. Well, I mean, what are you doing? Are you going to run naked through the energy field?
Yeah. Clearly stripped.
Well, stripping off my stuff wouldn't really help since I'm made of metal. So I'm gonna try to make a runner to see how much I can see as quickly as possible and get out again. I don't know if I'm gonna have to roll for that though, Caleb.
Where are
Everybody
you gonna
press
run? Where are you gonna run to?
Here and then back.
Move yourself to the place you want to move.
Why are you going in if you're fully built and I don't have metal on me? Okay, bye.
Well, yeah, if you have like daggers or your coin purse or something like that,
Okay.
that may.
So you're gonna run there and you're gonna run back into the room that you just came from.
Yep, I'm just trying to get images of the hallway in my
Okay.
brain.
So as you run out there, you kind of stop. You kind of look past this point right here, and you can kind of see how this goes into. I'd say you could probably see around here, and just for ease of my own soul, because fuck using that polygon reveal tool. We'll go. You can see around there. As you're kind of running, you kind of like peek your head around. Um, However, as you start to run back, you notice that your body feels very warm, hotter than it's ever been, and you take 2 damage per space you move past 5 spaces in the electrical field.
2, 3,
So you
5,
take 4 damage
4 damage. Okay.
as you come in steaming. Just, well, I guess you wouldn't be steaming. I guess you'd be smoking more. You have oil on you, probably
My
somewhere.
hamster. Wait, no.
Your hamster is definitely in a sauna right now.
Oh boy.
I think you need to get an oil change. Your muffler's is putting out some nasty fumes, dude.
I'm gonna go ahead and use second wind.
Okay.
So I regain 12.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, were you already damaged before?
Yeah, I'm at 37 of 63 now. Or I'm 49 of 63 now.
Oh, what were you damaged by?
A lot of people are hurt.
Yeah, we haven't taken a long rest, so I mean, we're all kind of.
Yeah, but what? From what? What were you damaged by? I'm just curious.
Water weirders.
Yep.
And
Getting
among
dragged
other
out into the
things.
bay.
When did the water weeders attack? When was there
When
water?
while you were eating
Yeah.
sausage with the freaking guys.
I kept an eye out.
Apparently not.
It was a dark cavern. I had a light on my staff. I was looking out.
Ah.
I saw a guy in a boat. I fried him.
When were you eating sausage? Were you on a date?
No, I got some sausages. There was a whole barrel of sausages.
Is that a you? Is
Why did
eating?
you want one?
I'm
Never
sorry.
mind.
I'm sorry.
Never mind.
I got some summer sausage and cheese, and there's slices of bread. Would you like some?
There's something creepy about taking sausage from strangers.
Is that a euphemism?
Oh, but the turkey
Very
bandolier
solid.
and eating grass off the ground is not kind of strange. Okay,
I didn't take that from anybody.
you ate sewer grass, so don't talk to me about strange.
Technically
Sewer
wasn't grass.
Sewer grass. By the
It
way,
was
how are you
sewer
guys feeling?
herb. First of all,
I'm feeling
It was sewer leaf.
oregano.
And
Well,
also, I brought
whatever
these
this-
turkey legs to share, so fuck you.
Okay, well, bottom leaf.
So
Anyway,
So-
I'm down to, at the very least, see what's around the corner at the end of this hallway before going upstairs.
Okie dokie. Sounds great.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Right back. I gotta put. Wait.
I need to step away for a split second as well, so I'll be right back.
Okay, everybody can take a 4-minute break, 3-4 minute break.
Alright.
This Cameron's AFK too, so might as well. Everybody.
Well, geez Louise.
I'll be back.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
How could you? Alright, let me do something that I needed to do anyway.
Hey, do you guys play Kingdom Hearts?
I do a little bit, but my wife has played every single one of them many times over.
Your wife is cool. Kingdom Hearts 3, Riku's got a stupid fucking outfit.
We're painting
Oh.
tiny figurines.
I'm painting figurines for the Kingdom Hearts version of Talisman.
Nice. Kingdom
Is
Hearts
that-
3, the one where he
Kingdom
has like the black jacket, look kind of like the leather jacket.
No, he's got like genie pants that are like
Oh yeah. With like the
they're
fucking
like boudoir strapped over his jeans.
yeah, he's got like Naruto fucking pants.
It's stupid, and they're like 2 different shades of blue.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Well, not only that, they gave him a fucking like car key. He's got
Oh,
a
they kind
goddamn
of
car
did.
key.
They kind of
That's
did, didn't
stupid.
they? Let's see, my wife's favorite is Axel, or I guess Lee.
Lee's cool. I like Lee. My favorite is, well, I really like Terra. Terra? Terra. Oh, Terra's the name of the character.
Nice.
Also the name of my cousin, which is why the confusion just happened. I was like, whoa. I like Terra though. He's cool.
I think I'd probably like Aqua the
Like
most.
47 Soros.
That's
What
true.
is that all about?
I've never played it. I've seen just pictures of it. I've never understood.
Fuck.
Jeez, Trey.
Uh-oh.
I never
Hold on.
I never understood. It's a Disney game, right?
Kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Yes.
But are all the characters like Disney characters, or are they are some of them like specific to that game?
Okay, so you know how Metal Gear Solid has one of the most confusing timelines and stories?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts is just as bad.
Yeah, if not worse.
Yeah, it's possible
Basically,
it's worse.
Like, if Disney's like, you know what, we want a Final Fantasy game, let's make a Final Fantasy game, and that's Kingdom Hearts. It's Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
literally like Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, and like Disney all had a baby. And
Because there's
then-
legit Final Fantasy characters in there, which is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They just started adding like everybody from all the universes. And then you see a commercial for Final Fantasy in the third Kingdom Hearts game, and it's fucking stupid because it's better detailed than the actual game that you're playing.
I don't know. Maybe I should go and play those because I think
I did remember that, yeah.
they added them to Xbox a few months ago, right?
They did, yeah.
Or they added the first two to Xbox, something like
The
that.
third one makes me violently angry, so please play the first two.
Oh, Cam said the others aren't
think-
on Xbox anymore.
Yeah, I think they took them down. They were on Game Pass or something, but
The
they're
third one is like the Friendship is Magic version.
yeah,
of
that's
all
kind of
of
true.
them.
It's fun. I like the third one.
Wait,
know.
wait, I'm confused. So they're on Xbox, but they're not on Game Pass. Is that what you're saying, Cameron?
Yes. Yes.
They
were on Game Pass.
For what
Yeah.
it is, but like
Yeah.
they're
I think
catering to an audience much younger than the people who actually played the other ones.
yeah, I suppose that's true.
Friendship is Magic. Also, there was a
it
lot of
was ve-
auditory glitches.
we didn't have any issues with that because I watched her play it like the entire time almost. Like we sat down and she played it and I watched her play it. And we didn't have too many issues. Trying to remember if we had any. I think we had some visual glitches here and there.
In like Toy Story, the Toy Story section.
Hmm.
Yeah, for some
See.
reason, Woody and Buzz just sounded like they were like 4 rooms away.
They phoned
And I
it.
was like,
Okay.
what is happening? Only 2 people are far away.
Sometimes you just gotta phone it in. I mean, Bill Murray did.
I think my favorite character is either Axel or Aqua. From those two, probably. I don't know. Ouch.
Don't get me wrong, I have a special place in my heart for Kingdom Hearts. It's just like it
Dark
made me
place.
mad that they didn't just make Sora an adult.
All right.
Yeah.
Is everybody back? Let's see. Cameron's here. Nick, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Bo, Jimmy, Maddie, are y'all all here?
Yes.
And Trey's here as well. All right. So we'll go ahead and continue. You just got burned by a smooth criminal, Whammy, and I guess you're down, sitting in the water, just.
Out of character.
Mhm.
Could Whammy go heat himself up really hot and then go dunk himself in the water to make his like skeleton stronger and get an HP boost?
No. Also, that would
He'll
weaken
probably
him.
die.
That would weaken the metal, Nick.
Does
If
it
you
weaken? I thought that it strengthens.
if you do it correctly, it'll strengthen.
Uh,
But if you dip hot metal in the water, it'll mess up the crystalline structure in it, and it'll cause the metal to actually be weaker. You need to dip it into certain types of oils. And even then, I might have really got into looking how to do blacksmithing at one point and spent like a long time researching. I had like a whole list of stuff to order on Amazon and never did it because I don't have the room for it. Yes, Cameron, I studied the blade. I really want to make kitchen knives. I don't know why, but like I just really wanted to make like actual like really nice kitchen knives. That was it. And maybe some jewelry. Being a jewelry smith would be really cool, like making rings and necklaces for people.
yeah, I didn't mean to sidetrack here, but I thought legitimately it was just rapidly cooling a hot piece of metal strengthens it. I didn't realize it was.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. It's weird. Like you have to heat the metal to certain temperatures and cool it down at a certain speed. And it's like
Yeah.
if you mess it up, and if you do it again like a second time, it can mess up the crystalline structure and you have to start all over again. That's like, if you ever watch like Forge and Fire and their blade like snaps in half, they fuck that up.
Good to know.
Kind of cool how metal crystallizes like that. But yeah, I wouldn't do that. You could, but you'd be more likely to heat up the water and make a nice broth. Whammy broth.
Can I pour some of that over my turkey?
You could. You could reheat your turkey right now inside of Whammy's chest. Like a microwave.
Urkel's gonna turn to look at Whammy.
What's up, Urkel?
Hey, can I put a turkey leg in your chest?
Really will be turkey surprise.
You have to make room for my freaking the hamster that powers the that drives this thing.
Hey, he could have a bite of turkey.
Yeah, sure, why not? Stick it in.
After about a couple minutes, you can smell there's some nice scents coming from Whammy. Every time he opens his mouth, you get the nice scent of Winterfest from back home.
This is pleasant. I'm glad we did this.
Bake it 425 for 10 minutes, and we'll see what happens.
You notice that the turkey inside is starting to smell even stronger, and you're not smelling something burnt, but it's it's getting close. He's hotter on the inside than you think.
I'll go ahead and take out the turkey leg.
Okay, you now have a piping hot, blackened turkey leg. Not burnt, but blackened.
It's well done.
No, it's called blackened down here in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
What you gonna do, Gurgle?
I'm gonna take a bite out of it.
It tastes delicious.
My chest meat.
I'm gonna offer
tastes
some
delicious
to
to you.
Whammy as well.
Well, I appreciate the gesture, but I can't eat it, so.
It smells and tastes delicious, Gurgle.
Awesome.
Wait, he can smell it?
Mm-hmm.
But I thought his nose
Wait,
was.
I can?
His nose was burnt.
It was?
Wait, whoa.
Be careful,
Did my magic chest meat fix his nose?
Be careful. Be careful, Wami. He might start licking the inside of your chest to get that sweet turkey flavor.
Don't like that. I don't like that.
But you can 100% smell and taste now. You realize that it's actually been a couple minutes, and you know.
Maybe it's because you ate that wall herb.
Maybe. Maybe.
You should go eat some more.
I-
See what happens.
Nah, I'm good with my turkey leg.
All right.
I'll
Boots
excitedly
and-
and
we
quickly
can
eat the
we
rest
can
of
go
my
catch
turkey
up with
leg.
Boots and Linus. I guess.
Boots, you can kind of see around here, ish. You can kind of like peek around your head around, and you can see off into the distance.
Well, that was
Hey,
an adventure.
hold up, Boots. Right there. Okay. Oh, you said stealth. Okay, so that's why I need you to roll stealth real quick. I didn't see that. Glad you mentioned it.
Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun.
Give me a second.
Stealthy.
Oh, I've added an S to it. Come on. All right, let's see. You're good. Okay. As you kind of come around the corner, you notice in a little small room with a cultist who's kind of like digging through some little bags and stuff like that, and a couple like crates. Interesting. Okay. Do that. All right, so you're gonna full run and sprint at him. All right, smash him. You're gonna attack him. Okay, so that will hit. Give me a second. Let's see. I'll let you go ahead and roll damage. Okay. So he takes 4 damage, and then he takes -4. So that brings him down to, that much. And then, give me a second.
I love it when there's that much.
He also takes 19 damage. Roll a dexterity saving throw, Boots. Okay. You also take 19 damage as you hear a hiss coming from the inside of his cloaks as he explodes in a magnificent explosion, throwing you about 10 feet back out of the room onto your ass. And this whole room just kind of catches fire. Just pretend that whole room's on fire. Yeah, it was definitely like Naruto, man. With the fucking traps. Yeah, that's your new jutsu, brilliant detonation. I like it.
What's further down the hallway?
A lot of smoke right now, but
Down this way?
down this way. Wait, what? Yeah, down this way. I mean, there's smoke pouring all throughout like this hallway right now. Um. Yeah. I don't remember that one. From Seven Deadly Sins, but pretty much the same. Yeah. Uh. As the smoke clears for a little bit, Linus, you can kind of see further down the hall, and it looks like it's a split. From what you can tell, you can't really see too much, but it does look like it splits.
Um, guys, Boots is a turtle on half shell, and there's a room on fire up here. I'm just
What?
kind of like
Shell.
yelling at Gurkle and Shekel, because apparently Azrael is still hanging out in the other room.
Turtle and a half shell. What does that mean?
You come around the corner and you see Boots laying on his back, trying to get up.
Why?
He's
Does he need
steaming.
help?
I don't know. You can ask him.
Why aren't you helping him?
Does he need help standing up? Alrighty.
Whammy,
Boo.
Whammy, you're leading the way.
Try to stealth my way through this.
All right, then roll stealth.
Yeah.
Boots stands up.
Yikes. Yikes in chat. Yikes
Okay.
in chat.
You think you're stealth. You think you're very stealth. I mean, you're doing like ninja rolls and everything.
The stealthiness
Go ahead.
boy.
Go ahead. You're leading the way, Mr. Stealth Boy.
Mr. Stealth Boy.
I got a question. Could I use the orb of water control to pull water from that room south of us to put out the room that Whammy's in, since it's got a range of 300 feet?
Got you, Cameron. You can do that. Let me look real quick. The orb of control water. I'm not seeing the words in there, but I'm pretty sure I told you that it was usable one time a day. I think.
Oh, okay. Then Marvin.
I'm not sure. It was either one or two times, but I'm not seeing it in there.
Okay, it's fine. If you
Could
want time
you?
to, it's fine.
You probably could have, but you used it already.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if there
I'll
was.
double check on that, but I think those notes got liamed away quite a long time ago.
Force of nature, that one.
Yeah, because that was like the first fucking like semi dungeon. Second wind boots. Okay, Whammy. You see what looks like a tunnel that leads to a cave in, and a tunnel that leads off into another room.
Do I know that that cave-in is the tunnel that me and Linus explored earlier?
Or
You,
shit.
you wouldn't know, no. I mean, probably not.
I was talking to you, and then 1 minute I turned around and you were gone, and I didn't know the fuck you went.
I'm good like that. I'm good like
Bo
that.
investigated it, so Linus probably would know it if he went up and investigated the rocks from this side. But even Linus wouldn't know, just like off the off the cuff.
Is it clear?
It's I do not see traps and I do not see enemies, so you all are free to move up.
Hey,
It's that boy and that boy and everybody else.
You moving further into the room, Whammy?
Yeah. I want to detect traps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll perception check. Give me a second.
hey, Linus, here. I've handed him a healing potion if he needs one.
I mean,
Not Linus, Boots. Sorry,
yeah,
I don't
there
hand
you
it
go.
myself. Sorry.
Here we go, Linus. High five.
Myself.
Yay!
You do not see any traps in this room.
Oh, okay. Well, I also notice I guess as I push in that there's a is this like too small for anybody to fit into?
It's a
No, you could.
normal potion of healing, so 2d4 plus 2.
It's it's normal. Or size. You can fit through it. Just be a tight fit. You wouldn't be able to like fit more than one person side by side, like that. Sorry, you got a hiccup.
Get it. There's a small passageway here. If someone wants to try to explore it.
Shekel, you want to go explore?
I pull my spider out from the void, have it land on top of Wamuti's head, scurry around, and
Stop!
then go down.
No, stop the
Linus, real quick, before you do that, where were you just a second ago?
I was right here, and I moved right there.
Oh, you were talking to Boots. You don't know
I
what
handed,
Wemmy's about to do.
yeah. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I thought
I mean,
he said, hey,
can't.
he said, does anybody want to go down or down there? And Azrael and everybody else was over here by me, so I thought I heard him.
Okay, you can hear him, sure, but okay. I mean, sure. I didn't hear him say that, so that's fine. It cut out for me.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, he announced it.
I said, hey, Boots, here's a healing potion, and then he announced that, so I said, okay.
Yep,
My
yep, yep.
spider will lick the or
No,
gather the essence of turkey juice
no,
and move
no.
on.
A spider will just do what a spider does and not touch me.
What? Make a web inside really dark, enclosed places, like a
No,
inside of a chest of
Nope.
a.
nope,
What?
nope.
All right, so what's your spot? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, what's your spider going through?
This area, I guess, and going down.
Down in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna start kind of like crawling through this, and he kind of comes into a small little area here where there seems to be a cultist right here. The cultist does see your spider since you didn't have him stealth. And of course, he just thinks it's a spider, and he starts to try and stomp it. So he's going to try and stomp it.
Um,
Wow, I hate spiders.
And yeah, wouldn't
It-
you?
Tries to get away, I guess.
I mean, I assume you went into the room.
Yeah, the spider did. Yeah, and I guess so. Yeah, it tries to scurry away when he tries to stop it, like a normal spider would. Like, okay, try to get away.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna try, but he does hit it. You just stomp it for what is it? How much health does it have? 1. So he does
It's got
squash
one.
it.
It's one. Yeah, it's only
Yeah.
got.
So
Its armor class is 12.
he
So
jumps over and squashes it, and you just hear whammy. You hear fucking spiders. Damn it! I'm fucking sick and tired of this place.
there's a guy in there. So
Okay.
there's boxes, I think, of some kind.
Yeah, you could see through your spider's eyes. He was loading what looked like some stuff into a box, into a crate.
I suggest
Uh,
I suggest that Boots does not do whatever he did in the last room.
do you think I could? Well, what does anybody want to do before I make a suggestion? If anybody else has a suggestion,
One that can shape changes into a cultist, walks in and kills him.
that's a suggestion.
You want me to do that? Or you can go make
I mean,
a
if
friend.
that's what you want to do.
Or here's what you do. You walk in and say you found this. Sorry.
Bo, your strategy doesn't actually matter because the person comes charging around the corner at Whammy because everybody decided to scream at each other from really far away about their plan, and no one's stealth but Whammy. So this person runs out the room, and Whammy he jumps onto you. So
Okay.
he's gonna try to grapple you. So
I would like to do a
it's
point blank
contested.
firebolt.
It is contested because you didn't expect him to do it, so he does get a
No.
surprise. round
Okay.
on you.
Okay.
Okay, so roll either acrobatics or athletics.
Let's do that one. Damn.
Normally, I'm not a stickler for the rolls, but y'all were just talking out in the middle of nowhere, and only you had stealth poorly. Uh, you are able to kind of like he reaches out to grab you, and you put your arms underneath his, and you just kind of stick your arm straight up and just break free of his grasp, and you kind of like push him away.
Okay.
Um, at which point he kind of like stumbles back and he kind of holds his hands up towards you, and he's like, "Wait! I'm not ready to die. I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
You should be.
He just kind of just
Um,
looks over at where the yeah, I was gonna say he just looks over where the voice came from across the way, just from around the hall. He just hears a "you should be," and he's like, I am." Disembodied voice. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. They told me to kill people that came around, and I was just doing what I was told. And um, yeah, I wouldn't hit me if I were you. I really hope you
Is
don't.
it a threat?
Uh, I to both of us, yes, definitely.
I got
Um,
an idea.
he opens his cloak and he shows you what looks like magical runes written on the inside of in the inside of his clothes on an inner lining. If you
Yeah.
hit these, well, you know, boom.
You
well,
could
Well,
just
at least
slice.
I could do
You guys could just slice his throat. You're not actually hitting the runes then.
Idea.
Actually,
Idea.
can I read the runes
I-
that he shows and see if he's actually fibbing or not?
Not from 20 feet away around a corner.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I mean, sorry.
Why?
I wanna,
You're right.
Idea.
I
Why
don't know why,
don't
but I heard
we?
him say if he's pimping. Like that's weird. I don't think he's doing that.
Okay. Well, I would like to see if I can come up and see the runes when he mentions the runes.
Yeah, I mean, you can hear him talking. It's a tunnel, and it's gonna echo. That's why he heard you. You guys were just talking 10 feet away to Whammy, like, "Hey, go into the thing, do the thing."
You
Will,
know,
will the will
we
the runes? Sorry.
we could tie him up and walk him down the shocky hallway.
He
yeah,
kind of
but
looks
then
at you
what if
in
he goes
abject
boom?
horror. From 10 feet away, he sees you, just kind of smiling. He goes, "Please don't.
What's
I think that electricity will probably make it explode."
well then
Well,
you better tell us what you want to know, what we want to know, or
What?
guess who's going face first into it.
What I want to know, I don't know who my parents were.
No one
What?
of consequence. Anyway,
oh my god.
I see we were both children of sad families.
Okay, all right.
well, if you don't tell us what we want to know, I'm gonna throw you head first down in that hallway.
Did
So you
you
better
tell
start
him what
talking.
you want to know?
He he looks at you and goes, "Well, I do know one thing. Like a fashionable dress, stupidity can be fetching in youth, but looks particularly bad on the aged. And unique as its properties may be, stupidity is frighteningly common. The sum total of stupid people, somewhere around the population of the entire world. Plus
I'm
one. You
I'm
count as
going
two.
I'm going to drown you if you keep speaking this way.
You
I will
count as
drag you
two.
out into the water and force you face first into the water and drown you if you don't start actually saying things that make sense to us.
He looks at you and goes, fuck you. And he punches himself in the chest. And Shekel,
Oh,
Whammy, and we'll go ahead and say Linus, you're fine. But Shekel and Whammy, go ahead and roll dexterity saving throws.
what in the flip flop? Why can't we question anyone without killing them or having them kill themselves?
You get the distinct impression that he was lying to you to get close to you.
Oh,
Shekel, you do a fucking backflip and land beside Azrael, leaning against the wall. Just like, hey, what's up? Whammy, you
I
do
am
a
not.
flying backflip and you land against the wall, but only because the explosion knocked you that way, slamming you into the wall, and you take
'Cause I am not a tanky character yet. I am tanking a lot of
13
hits.
damage.
you know,
As this guy is now a steaming pile of poopy.
I'm just
You
curious,
should have
Trey.
just
What is
let
your
me drown him. Why didn't you let me drown him?
I want to poke the goop.
Ugh.
You could have just probably stabbed him in the throat, and that way he wouldn't have been able to have been punched anything. He would have grabbed for his throat and gurgled and gaggled, and then probably died.
I don't want to hear about your gurgling and
Remember,
gagging.
remember his last words because they were a slight to Whammy. Remember his last words. Not they're
didn't
not
wanna be
important. I
gurgling
just
too
really
much.
like that quote. They're not important at all
Why is it +1?
because he said you counted as 2.
Why do what?
Okay, well, I guess let's
I don't need your
go.
fancy book learning for this crap.
It's pregnant.
Just shake my head as I walk past the smoking
You
war mine.
don't walk past that. You don't walk past that because that place the entrance is on fire right now. Just in this immediate orange fire, yeah. In this immediate area right here, there's fire. You would not
okay.
have walked into it. None of you would have. But Shekel,
Anybody have
you were
healing items?
further back. You were just leaning against the wall, as cool as could be.
Indeed.
So there's fire. There's fire there. I don't know where Azrael went.
That was real.
What's burning?
Where did
Besides
Azrael go?
body.
There's Azrael.
I was like, wait, did she go run off somewhere? What?
What's actually burning? Because
Just-
he
just
exploded,
magical-
but that doesn't mean
yes.
necessarily he's burning. What's burning on?
The fire seems to be there, even though there doesn't seem to be any more fuel left.
Okay.
It's about this time. Boots, roll a perception check.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
That's fine.
I don't like it.
Excuse me. That was not planned. I don't know if Boots is here. Boots. Go ahead and roll for him if he's not here.
Yeah. His perception would be D20 +3.
Perception?
I got it.
Oh.
Oh,
I'll let
he's
you roll
typing
it, Cameron,
now.
Oh no, well, Azrael, you're actually on the opposite side, so I don't know if you would notice. You might. Oh, you're fine. Cameron, you don't notice. Azrael, from that range, you probably wouldn't notice with an 11. If you'd like to roll for yourself, Cameron, I'll let you since you were there, but it was just a perception roll. You just need to roll a perception roll to see if I actually don't know how far back you were. There was an explosion. Yeah, you notice the fire out behind you seems to have gone out. You kind of hear or you kind of turn around and see that there wasn't a glow coming from the direction anymore. This one is still going on. It's the same color it was before. Okay, Cameron's AFK. So Trey, since your Boots right now, since he's AFK, I assume you tell them what you notice.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. The original fire from the explosion seems to have gone out.
Okay, so we want to go back that way.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Discord screwed up for a second.
You can't go back that way if you want.
I'm not going to be leading anymore because I am severely injured. So,
Don't worry, buddy. I got you.
nice.
Woo!
Aren't you only at like half health?
Yeah.
Severely injured. Okay, Chuckle. So you're going up around to look at the room. But this is the room. Right here. So you going to take a look in there, Shuckle?
Yeah.
Okay. So once you go in the room, everything looks smoldering. All the crates and everything look blackened and charred. The body is unrecognizable. It is almost a pile of basically loosely held together ash.
That's
Um,
neat.
held together mostly from carbonized bone and um, is liquefacted flesh a word? I think liquefacted might be a word.
It sounds
It's
smart.
nasty. It's nasty.
Oh, well. I want to search the room.
Liquefaction. That's a word, but go ahead and roll an investigation.
Search the smoldering remains. Oh shit. I'm blind.
Sadly, it looks like that explosion might have destroyed pretty much everything and kind of charred most of the things that were in this room.
Well, that sucks. It really sucks.
But that does indeed suck, or at least so it seems to show.
Well, there's nothing here. It's time to leave. Oh, okay.
Linus, about this time you notice that the fire on the magical fire seems to have died down around this other person.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Okay. Walk. Well, that was weird. Walk past them and into this room.
Okay.
And I guess we'll search.
Okay, I'll do one investigation check for everything.
Okay.
This is a small, tiny room. Teeny tiny.
Wait, did I roll?
18.
Oh, Azrael's rolling for.
Azrael's rolling to check in there as well. Azrael's like, I don't trust you, Shekel.
Rude.
That's probably smart. Shekel stole all of the money for themselves. How could they?
What?
Actually, I sent a secret message to you. You got like 4,000 gold, right?
Whoa, what the fuck?
No, I'm just playing. You're like, wait, I want secret money. Azrael, you kind of dig through the charred remains, and pretty much everything does look destroyed by the explosion. However, you do spot a small glass vial underneath the remains of some charred wood, heavily covered in ash. And it looks like a small glass vial filled with a red glowing liquid.
Fantastic. I'm gonna take it. Come on, Osrael, there's nothing in there. Yeah, you're right. Just gonna pocket that and walk out.
All right. It is a potion of greater healing. Linus, you find a small potion with liquid blue contents in it.
Okay.
As well as about 25 gold pieces.
Okay. Nothing else?
No, that's about it. I said
Okay.
blue. I meant green. I forgot it's a green.
Okay.
It's like cloudy green.
Okay. I will. Tech changes. Okay. So I'm going to walk back out, walk up to Boots and hand him 5 gold pieces. Walk up to Gurgle, hand him 5 gold pieces. Walk up to Shekel, hand him her gold, 5 gold pieces, and Azrael 5 gold pieces, and keep the other 5 gold pieces for myself and the potion course.
Okay,
Hey.
so everybody mark that down. I think Boots is AFK, so I'm going to mark it down for him because I can do that. So.
No gold pieces for Wami?
He owes me
No,
money.
it takes out my tab.
Nope. If it was 30 gold pieces, it would. But since there's no gold pieces for you, it doesn't take out your tab.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Don't worry. When you die, I'll use your body for something.
Whoa!
I didn't know we had a bard in the party.
Yeah, the Sousaphone man is in the back. He's playing.
When you die, I'll turn your skeletal metal skeleton into armor for Gurkle. So you'll always be a part of the always be a part of the body party, whatever.
Cute. That's so cute.
And then you can give Gurkle Kane's Warhammer so he can be 3 characters at once.
Exactly.
I'm down. Let's do it.
No,
Right,
wait. I'm still
so-
alive. Stop.
All right, so where y'all going now? What you doing? Have you decided, or is I know I see Azrael and Whammy moving over there.
I'm
Uh,
gonna follow Whammy.
I'm just peeking. Peeker's advantage.
Peeker's advantage.
I wanna play. I wanna.
I guess we should go
Yeah?
upstairs and investigate the energy, right?
Well-
I was thinking we could like hook around, maybe, kind of loop around, see if there's another way into the lightning maze.
I don't think so at this point.
There's only one way we didn't go, and that was north to that pool. That was through the upper sewers when we first came in here, because that's where Wild Moody's is. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not over
Yeah.
there. Other than that, we can. I mean, if you guys want to go that way and then come back down, it's up to you. It's up to you guys. It may be considered another floor and have all new rooms we have to discover up there. So it may behoove us to look on this and clear everything out, or not, or see whatever's on this floor first.
Yeah.
Even though we have to walk through more water.
Oh, joy.
Cameron, did you hear that I gave you 5 gold pieces from my found? Okay, you got 5 gold pieces.
I already added it. I already added it for you, Cameron.
Oh, okay.
Took damage.
It depends on how
After you
long
cross-
you.
Yeah. Yeah. If you were in there for more than 10 feet of movement, you took 2 damage after. No, at 5 feet of movement, you take 2 damage for every 5 feet of movement. After 5 feet. Or after-
After 5 squares, yes.
Yeah, it's confusing.
We got there.
Shut up.
It depends. It depends on the person and also other things, but yes.
So
But we're gonna go
there.
north through the pool of water and everything, and keep on
Mhm.
going and see what
If-
side
if-
passages.
If you dash through there, you'll take damage.
Wait, you looked through this.
Through
There's no
the
way you
water?
didn't turn around and look. Why didn't I mark that? It's gonna clear all that up.
We
You're
What are
talking
you talking
about
about?
this hallway?
What? I'm talking about this hallway
1 second.
up here that we never went up. Because then we come from the left hand
You
side
can
where
see
we
through
were
there
at.
now.
Yeah.
We
It's
came in through here, didn't we? Through this area. So we never went up north. We just saw that.
That's correct.
I think me, Boots and Linus were right here, and we heard something coming north, but we didn't investigate it.
Right where?
Whenever we were standing right here, whenever we first entered this area.
Yeah, so we never went north is what I'm saying. It's up to you
Yeah.
guys whether you want to go north or not. If you want to go north or go back to the doorways, which could go to another floor, which could have all new areas to discover, and we may miss something important down here. Okay,
Boots
Following-
is still a thing.
following Boots, but I'm going around the edge of the pool as
I'd
much
like
as
to
I
stealth
can.
as well.
I'll move to right here, and then the rest of the way I want to
Boots.
stealth as well.
Boots? Who's Boots? Boots is so stealth. I don't even know who you're talking about. All right,
I'm
Boots, where are you
still
moving to? Yeah, anybody who's going up and stealthing, roll your stealth now.
Yeah.
So I can keep track of it.
Oof.
Purple stealth. Minus is super stealth.
For me, that is super stealth. Not so much. Oh, what the?
Okay, so we have
Oh, I
2
saw Shekel roll.
successes, 3 failures, 4 failures. Okay, is a group check. So, all right, as you get closer, Boots, you can kind of see that goes up north and blows off into the darkness. And as you get closer, you can kind of see an opening in the rocks here, and you can see some like electric energy kind of like barking and sputtering out, trying to extend into the hallway, but it just can't quite reach it.
So there's a bunch of pathways into darkness, is what you're saying.
Okay, so walk behind you, cast light on my staff, and kind of focus it.
I mean, you can, yeah.
Yeah, light on the staff, and then take out some
Yeah.
paper and make a little
Boots-
cone on the top of the
Boots
staff.
Boots already has
a
light.
light source on
Yeah,
Kane's
Boots already has
hammer,
light.
so
I didn't know if it went out or
What
not
was
yet.
that?
I told you, I'm moving stuff from the shadows that I hide.
Trey, chill the fuck out, dude.
I don't like being teased.
Well, you've
I-
died more times than anybody else in this party, so I don't blame you for being jerky about it. You died more times than any of us in the dream world, and then you lost your other character as well out of game. So, and then you killed your other character out of game too. So death hangs around you.
I'm a real death boy right now.
Very ominous. I mean, it's you guys.
So okay, it travels off into the darkness. That way, there's the chemical energy off to the right. I
Yes.
assume.
Yeah, Boots, you can kind of see off into this area. You pass by.
More lightning.
Yeah, I'll say it lights it up pretty well. You can actually see pretty far.
Okay, I don't think we can do anything about the lightning room areas. Excuse me.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet, at least, yes.
I really don't think there's any way around the lightning.
I gotta step away for a few minutes. I gotta go feed my dogs. I'll be right back.
Okay. Does it lead further? Cameron, sorry, I didn't see your message. My mic stand was blocking it. Does the one does what lead further? This tunnel right up here, the one that goes up north? Yeah, it does, but it leads into ever increasing darkness. And the you can see when you hold up your light, it seems to get tighter and tighter as it goes on. Like it's almost going somewhere in the mountain. Like this is kind of pouring out of somewhere in the mountain.
Okay, I guess it's back down south where the room was with the door in the study room thing. If anybody is okay with that.
Sure.
Sure.
Alrighty.
You're gonna push further into there. Okay. After about 50 feet, it starts to get too small for you to like continue. Like as I was saying, it kind of like it gets tighter and tighter, almost like it's leading off somewhere in the mountain. Yeah, sorry. It's like a mountain stream, and it's kind of coming out of a smaller hole. Like it gets smaller and smaller. Yeah. Sorry. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess technically the light did, but yeah, no, the water.
I'm gonna go down this passageway and make it my way into the room over here.
You're going into the electricity. Okay.
No, what?
I mean, he's going in the electricity.
Oh, he is. Oh, sorry.
Okay, okay. You start to feel like a buzzing inside your shell, and your skin kind of like starts to prickle. You don't have hair, so you get this distinct impression. This is what it would feel like if your hair was standing on its end. If you had hair, this is where I put my hair. If I had any. Do you see things? Yeah. I'm getting the tool. Give me a second. You see, uh, you can actually kind of see pretty far in these. Um, you can see a room with lightning and a room with lightning, and he's AFK. Okay, while he's doing that, what are y'all doing?
Well, I'm too injured to actually go into the lightning, so I don't think I can really do much of anything.
Out of character, I don't really know what to do about the lightning. I can't think of anything that would.
Does nobody have Dispel Magic? Nobody's got that?
Nope.
What spell?
Dispel Magic?
No.
Nope.
As a cleric.
No, I don't have it, Trey. I know you would think it would make sense for a mage to have, but I don't have it. Do I see things?
Do you see things? Dun, 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 dun,
Yes.
dun, dun.
Bruce Willis, child psychologist, and he's here to help you.
So what do you want to do? I see where Linus is going, but what's everybody else doing? Y'all going with Linus or?
Well, if I take Whammy into the lightning, he's gonna end up dying, so I'm gonna start backtracking.
Okay.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Is this? I don't know if it's just that the lightning cuts off here. Does that mean that it's not through this hallway, or is that just like as far as like the design would take it? I guess.
Yeah, that is just as far as the design would take it.
Okay, I am back.
Thank you.
So real. I am an artiste. Would you like to buy my NFT?
No.
How much?
Jeez, such a
30
harsh
copper
no.
nibs.
I don't have any copper nibs.
Darn. The whammy went down with Linus.
I mean, I'm too squishy, so. Where
And
haven't
actually,
we gone?
actually, I guess at this point you're too metally. You're too unsquishy.
Thank you.
Uh,
Well, we got a room of spiders.
Maybe you're like gold, which is soft. So you're just like a soft
But I'm
metal.
worth my weight in friendship.
So what is Alanis and Wami doing?
They
I haven't
are.
sworn.
I said, you guys want to go down to the room to south that goes around since we can't get through the lightning areas. I didn't know Boots was going to say, "Yeah, here, guys, hold my beer," and walk into the
Leroy
lightning area.
Jenkins. He's Leroy Jenkinsing right
I
now.
mean, to be
He might just be
fair,
peeking in. He only
he
walked in 3
is
squares.
uh the most well equipped, I guess, to do it.
He is the fastest.
Well, that and I don't think he has really like any metal on him, right? Like he's not wearing armor, right?
He's got some metal on his weapons.
Oh, okay.
He's also holding Kane's warhammer. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's a big true.
I mean, is the handle metal, or is it like wood, or is it like?
Well, it's metal. It's metal warhammer.
Well, yes, I understand it's metal head, but is it like also a metal like handle as well? Was it all metal? Which, if it was, I mean, that would make sense for Kane, but I
Yeah.
guess with anybody else, it would make no sense at all.
Are there any doors that we have not opened yet in places that we've been through?
Are you asking me or are you asking them?
I'm asking anybody who's listening.
I mean, I don't think
Well, we
so.
never went into the room with the spiders. There might be something there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's the only area
Uh,
left to
Oh, that's true.
really explore out of the stuff that we've gone through already. But I mean, do you want to go fight those things?
Wait. Okay.
Oh my
Nah.
god.
No. Good. No. Stop. No. Bad. No,
Don't
thank
worry,
you.
they would never be able to make it through the small little hallways. We could get them.
They're slime
Uh,
spiders. They
Wait a minute. Wait a
encompass the
minute.
hallways.
Speaking of small hallways, did you have your spider explore everywhere it could possibly do in that second area? I only thought you went to the right.
I did go everywhere
Mm,
eventually.
I just really didn't find anything. Alrighty.
Well, he found a tunnel that leads off into something, but he didn't go down it.
Is it tunnel big enough for a person?
What is spider? Linus would know what it is. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You would probably see its size with the dark vision that he has. Yeah, it didn't taper off anything weird like the northern one did.
Mm.
Yeah, but my spider can only go so far without me losing sense
That's true
range
as
to it,
well.
so I didn't explore it further.
What about the stairs leading away from the sarcophagus room?
That leads back to the stairs in the room I discovered.
They were all linked. Yeah.
Goody.
But I thought we were going to wait for the whole party, but Boots apparently wanted to go do the electric run, so.
Well,
I
I
mean,
don't.
the
Yeah, I'm
power
not sure what. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out what to do because Cameron ran in there when he went AFK, so he maybe. I don't know if this is where Trey would take over or if. I guess it depends on what Azrael, Gurkle, and Shekel want to do since they're still over there by him.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of thinking going around since I can't really go through the electric hallways without like taking everything off.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Hey.
Hey.
Mm.
What about y'all, Demi and Maddie? What are y'all thinking?
Can't really see an end to that.
Yeah,
You don't really.
like I
What was that? I'm sorry, you cut out for me.
We'd have to run in and then run back out.
which is like pointless, but I also feel like there's just no avoiding the lightning and we need to somehow get through it. The fact that it spreads so far based on where we've been.
I mean, you're looking for someone to run through it. I could run through it.
I can reiterate that I said it last time, but I'm not sure if anyone remembers. There are multiple paths through the dungeon. Not every path has to be taken. If you like, I don't want you to feel like you have to explore everything. Like it's a necessity. You could have gone through. Actually, y'all could have gone through the dungeon without even spotting an enemy if you had done it a specific way. So there are multiple ways.
Hmm. I think I want to come back.
So our options right now, if we throw lightning out, are either the room with the huge spiders or the unexplored hallway that Bo's spider maybe saw.
Yeah.
Sport hallway.
I mean,
Wait,
there's
what?
also the staircase.
And the staircase in the lightning room that we'd have to cross the lightning in order to get to it.
But that
Well,
curves
no,
around
you
to if we
also
go
saw
upstairs. So,
this, right?
yeah, we can go up there and that curves around back to the other staircase. Yes.
I say we do that.
There was also another room in between the two, wasn't there?
So there was
With
one
another
way that went.
sarcophagus that was.
There's one way that came up here to the
So
blocked
let me
barrels.
let me let me draw it out because that'll be easier for everybody to understand. So it was like this, 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 this. It went off the map here technically for a little bit. It goes over here. And there's also another tunnel leading in that direction right there that I can't really mark because it's off the map.
So those
like
are our
that.
options, I guess. So I mean, we could you could probably cross the lightning sarcophagus room without taking any damage, because that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25 feet of movement. So you could probably cross that without taking damage, but there's no telling if there's lightning actually going down that way either.
Both Spider would have seen the lightning though, and you didn't. I'll give you that much, at least. At least.
Yeah. The thing is, in my personal opinion, we can either go up there or I believe we should kill off any enemies we see in here in case their masters call them, and they get curious and come up behind us and attack us from behind. So
Well, I'm at half HP and I'm almost out of spell slots.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
kind of feel like we're
we
not at the best place to fight
we
those
can
right now.
always we could always go down to where that fire pit is. It has 2 doors on each side. Shut the doors and rest there if you want. We could do a long rest. Everybody recovers.
I'm gonna go ahead and say you probably couldn't get a long rest in. Maybe a short rest. You would know it'd probably be a bad idea to do that right here in the middle of the dungeon.
True. So, but at least a short rest. I mean, and you'd get some spells back, possibly. Or at least some hit points back, some abilities.
All right, Kieran's back. So they're trying to decide, Kieran, what they want to do. I guess it's split. Not sure. What did you see here? A room with Shaki Shaki at the top. A room with Shaki Shaki at the bottom. There's some skeletons, like some bones and stuff in the northern room. I had to draw all the extra Shaki Shaki at the bottom. It's been there. Don't worry. I'm selling you an NFT of it later.
Please don't.
Okay, so give me a second. All right, so to do that, you since you're holding on to some metal, since you're holding his warhammer, and you have metal on you, um, you go ahead and you'll take 5 damage. Um, you can see kind of off into here. Let's say you can see that much. I kind of revealed a little bit too much down there. Doesn't really matter, but and you can kind of see. It says I'm clicking reveal areas. You can kind of like peek in and you see like a door off into like a little room over there. So what do you want to do, Cameron? Sorry, I don't. Is there any other things you're looking for? I mean, I guess technically you can kind of see that behind you, like a little rocky cove, but it's not much. And I'll go ahead and say you can probably see a little further into here, and you can see what looks like the beginning of some. It's quite bright, so it's harder to see, but you see some like magical forces like swirling around the room in there. It's hard to discern any detail in there because it is a lot brighter than where you've been and where you're at. Okay. Move to. Okay. Hold up. Okay. Where were you? Where were you? You're right here, right? Yeah. 2. Okay. So you take 11 damage. Um, and you find yourself in the middle of a. And I'll say you can see that
That's
from
not
where
great.
you passed.
Oh, that's not great.
You can see that from where
Nope.
you're at. You can
That's
see
really not good.
that, 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 and that. Yeah, that's about it. Let's see. So, well, you walk into this room and there's this magic pulsating electrical circle that is formed around a figure in the center. Um, the uh person is kind of standing still with their head kind of like looking up, like electricity kind of pulsating around their form. In 4 different corners of the room, you see cultists chanting, and they don't seem to be. They don't seem to notice that you're there. The cultists don't. Oh, that's very nice. Azrael just cured you, whammy. You smacked the closest cultist. Okay, roll to hit.
Thanks,
Roll to
Ezra.
hit, and take 1 damage as well.
Really hope he doesn't explode.
That's a hit, definitely. Roll for damage. All right. He doesn't seem to move when you hit him. Like you whacked him like real fucking good. Yeah, use your extra attack. Naturally. I mean you snap his neck basically with your fucking attack. He kind of crumples to the ground, and you notice the air gets a little less tingly around you. Oh no, roll again. Sorry, the 7. Roll again, Cameron. You have advantage. He's not fucking moving. Sorry, I misread that first number as a 17 the first time, which you rolled a 17 now. So yeah, okay. So you did do the 8 damage. So yeah, he's fucking dead. Lame, you killed me.
I
Wait,
think
what?
you
Red
marked
X
Cameron's
is-
Oh,
token
I've
with the
red
X
X'd him.
instead of the.
I clicked on the other guy, but I guess you were so close that I fucking clicked on you without realizing. Uh, I was so fucking confused. And Cameron's like, "You killed me, lame." I was like, "Oh, no, not yet. Maybe in a minute." All right, so you kill one, and you notice electricity seems a little bit less in the air. So, what would you like to do, Cameron? You're not in combat because they're not moving. Great, it'll help if you just sing along. Oh yeah. Whammy, you would not know what Boots is doing right now. Gonna point that out.
No, I am back at the Skelebro because I have questions.
How did Azrael cast heal on Cameron when she was down with wounds?
She healed Whammy.
Oh, I thought she said she healed Cameron. I'm sorry, I was like,
Yeah. Cameron, what do you want to
okay.
do now?
Sorry.
'Cause you're not in combat. All right, so you take 2 damage as you go. So you're going to attack, it seems. Roll to attack. Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
We've had
Obviously.
so many nat 20s this evening. It's
It's
incredible.
in that 20. Damn.
That's like
You're-
what
is
the
that with
7th
your? That's not with your net. With your crit damage. So that's a what, an 11? Yeah. Do I roll twice or double? Usually it's double the roll plus 3. I will do it that way. It's fine. It would have been 4 plus 4 because you rolled a 4, so it would have been. Sorry, I meant it's double the roll, not rolling twice. Sorry. So yeah, it's 11 It doesn't matter. Either way, he's dead. You kind of like reach your staff around and just like knock him in the leg as he falls over. You just put your staff around his neck and just yank his head to the side. Oh, it was unarmed, even better. You just punched the dude in the fucking nose and then shoved his nose up his fucking into his brain. You know, the brutal Boots way. And you do notice the electrical buzz around you does seem to get a little bit less potent.
From the end of like these hallways and everything, do I notice anything?
No, it's way too bright over there. It's
Well, no,
gotten
I'm saying,
you've
like,
noticed
does
you've
the
noticed it's gotten
electricity-
noticeably less bright. Yeah, the some of the lightning strands are more like flickering than they're doing anything.
Okay.
I'm going to search that storeroom in the stairs that I discovered earlier since
Cameron, you take
I'm
2
down there.
damage. Okay. I see. He moved, but he lost the log out of his comp. Yeah, I'll get Trey to roll for you.
What do I got to roll?
Just roll a d20. I see his modifiers here.
Oh,
A 9 plus 6 is 15. That hits. It's advantage anyway, but it hits. So roll a d6.
okay.
Okay. He has extra attack, so roll to attack again. No. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that doesn't hit. Well, your advantage. Roll again. Um, 18 plus that does hit. Okay, roll damage again. D6.
Okay.
Yeah, that one definitely does kill this one. And Shadow Boots Trey, you notice that the electricity is barely pulsating now. And Gurkle is the same to you. You're watching it, and you can notice that it is noticeably less dim in that area. The electricity is 100% not flickering as strong, and you can actually see what looks like some figures standing at the end of the other end.
Okay, so I could see all the way down, like into the same room that Boots is in now, right?
Yeah, you can only see like a figure. You can't really tell who's
I can't
who's
make
who.
out details. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna go into that one room that I discovered earlier that I said I was going down to I guess explore it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to loot. Roll investigation check.
Investigation, come on. I'll use inspiration and roll again.
Right. Yeah. So you found what looks like to be a fairly stocked supply closet. You find two regular healing potions, a greater healing potion, and you find some ration packs, enough for one person for about 2 weeks, as well as a couple filled water skins, and a dungeoneering pack.
Okay. I'll grab the dungeoneering pack, throw some healing rations in it, tie some stuff off, and then wait for one of my party members to come back and hand it off to them.
All right. Good.
Because I don't think I'm strong enough to carry it for myself.
Alright, we'll give, I guess, Cameron like 2 or 3 minutes because he's kind of over there. Unless Trey, you want to move him,
Well, I mean,
he
it's
will
pretty
take damage.
obvious
Yeah.
that he wants to go after the next of the cultists that are trying to put up the field.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that's the logical next step. So, I mean, if you want to move him up there, I think that's what he was planning on doing anyway.
Um. Okay. Then I'll mark down his damage. Take 1 damage. All right. All right. So, you're saying he's going to attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have his modifiers, yeah?
Yeah, you just got to roll.
Alright.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage. Okay. And he has an extra attack as well. So, roll that.
Does that 12 hit?
12 plus his modifier, it does, yeah. All right. And so Boots walks over and again just executes this man. Again, I'm not clicking on Boots. Come on. Just executes the man. AFK. Well, this is awkward indeed because he is AFK. And so the Gurkle and Shekel, you notice the electrical charge kind of dwindling away. Trey Boots, you also feel that the electricity kind of crackles away and dissipates as you feel the metal start to become less hot, and um, as the air kind of thins, as that ozone smell kind of like burns in your nose, and you can feel that the magical humming that was in the air is no longer as like potent, as strong. It seems that the electricity has really stopped crackling, um, and um, with the four people dead, the energy, the magic energy that was channeling around that one person in the center, seems to have stopped, and you can, well, Trey Boots, you can see a person standing, stock still, kind of staring at the ground, um, just like waiting right there, not moving.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move up with Jekyll.
Okay.
I want to be sneaky.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll stealth if you'd like.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
he's still AFK, right?
He is AFK.
I guess I'll roll stealth as well.
Oh man, I don't know what I would do in his position.
Yeah, no, I know, and it is 10 o'clock, so I'm hesitant to say.
What a
Okay,
cliffhanger.
what a five. Um, Cameron says I attacked that last cultist. We
Yeah,
guessed
we figured that out.
Trey Boots killed him.
But so Azrael and Will Moody's were going to come with me, but they decided to go check the room with the lightning again.
I guess it's just a regular room now.
No, I don't think Gurkle ever left.
No, I said Azrael. I meant Azrael and Will Moody's.
I
Because
don't
like
know what they.
Azrael's in the lightning room and Trey is behind her. But I thought you said that Trey couldn't do it on the northern part. So I
I
just
said Trey
Azrael
wouldn't know.
healed me.
I didn't understand what was going on. So
Azrael just went to the right. Azrael can do that. Azrael wasn't going anywhere specific.
Yeah.
So-
I was
And
more so
Whammy just
waiting.
followed. Whammy just followed the doctor who heals.
Right.
The doctor.
The doctor.
Under the bed.
And let's see. I hate to end it right there since Kieran's gonna join the party soon, but it's probably best that we leave it off right there until everybody is together. This is not the final arc boss. This isn't even the final arc area. I'll let y'all know. So we'll go ahead and leave it there. You see a figure clothed in electrical energy, just kind of like pulsing and twitching. Um, before he kind of lets out like a crazed scream, like a battle cry. And that's what we'll go ahead and end it for this session.